it to loop it. Oh, wait, stop pressing stuff.
I know.
You're being annoying.
Yeah.
No, I was just trying to.
Right, so you're live.
Yeah, can you
Cool.
see me?
Yep.
We good?
Hey!
Hey, can you hear us?
Got there in the end.
Well, of course you can hear her. She's on the phone to us.
No, I mean like on the.
Can you hear her through the computer?
Oh, hang on. Yes, I can hear you.
Thanks, babe.
Go.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, have fun.
Thanks, darling. Good morning, everyone. Welcome once again to the Blind Angler Live. We are just getting set up, and we are fishing after mackerel. Right, okay. Yes, right, yes, sorry guys. Good morning and welcome once again to the Blind Angler Live. Today I am joined by Matt. We have finally got him out with us, and the aim today is spinning. I'm on the same setup as I was the other day, so that's the 11-foot spinning rod, which I'm just going to get Matt just to check the eyes. I think they're in line, mate. If you can just
No. Seaward.
seaward.
Yeah, seaward. No, keep going. Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, so I've got the 12-foot spinning reel. 12-foot spinning rod, or 11-foot spinning rod. That's a good start, isn't it? You can tell it's early. And got the 2,500 size Shimano reel, and on that we've got some 12-pound line, and I'm just going to thread that up. Matt is fishing with. How tall is your rod, Matt?
8'6".
How, what?
8'6".
8'6". Oh yes, 8'6". And he's fishing with a Dexter at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, fishing with a Dexter. We are at Elphinstone. We were hoping to try a different mark, but we got there and it's all being barricaded off due to well, I suppose the sea eroding it and smashing it up somewhat. They've chained it all off because the platform's all smashed, which is a shame.
Rocky area.
Yeah, rocky.
Brought my bass plugs and everything.
Yeah, Matt brought his bass plugs, and I've got a few sidewinders with me, and we thought, well, good chance of an early morning bass, mackerel, pollock. We were going to do a bit of float fishing for some pollock and mackerel and wrasse, but wasn't to be. Guys, if your view's not great, I apologise. It's just with the rain and the phone and no car, we've stolen Jen's umbrella, sellotaped it to the backrest of the box to give a bit of protection, and we've actually put it in a car parking spot, so hopefully it won't be busy and somebody wants a parking spot.
If that fails, we could put the box and that on top of one of those metal bollards,
We could actually.
and it'd be a better height.
Yeah, we could actually.
Although I'm going to turn it around because it seems to be watching me a lot more than you.
Okay, yeah, but they haven't seen you yet, Matt.
So here we are watching Matt's fishing channel.
But here we are watching the blind angler's cousin. To be fair, Matt, you might have more luck than I have over the last couple of days, or sessions, as it were. Right.
Although it is quite low. All you can see is like your hands and
Oh, is it?
yeah.
Might have to tilt it upwards. Right.
Yeah, that is a big umbrella.
This is true.
Amateur production today.
It is, well, it's learning. It's a learning curve, this, for us, Matt. This is the first time that I've gone live without Jen. Your first time.
Your head and camera.
Just gonna get into the blue box. This sec. And yeah, Jen is at home today with the Kiddywinks, and Matt is with me. We will try to read what we can in comments, but because we don't have the normal setup, it might be that we rely on Jen to answer some questions. Good morning to everyone though. Hope everybody's well. Ooh. Sorry, I'm just looking for something with my hands and nope, couldn't find what I was looking for, so we will carry on. Let me see. Cool, that van since.
What?
My hooks have got, there we go. Matt, has that got pattern?
Not on that side, yeah, it does.
Cool, thank you. There we go. Right, sorry about that guys. Sorry about that van as well. Hopefully he won't be there too long with his engine running. So yeah, Matt and I went to go to a different spot, and yeah, as I said, we couldn't get down onto it, which was a shame. So we've done the next best thing, come to where we can fit. Where they have had macro The only problem is that the water is very chocolatey. Because you might have a little look, and yeah, so I've got a Dexter wedge on, peeps, and we're gonna fling this one out, set the drag, hope for a bit of fun with some early morning macro. Not too cold today, is it?
Sounds a little bit chilly. That's it.
Yeah.
A little wet.
Yeah, that wind is still up a bit. But nothing like it once was on the like the other day. And what we'll do is we'll just run these Dexters out. We do have feathers and a few other plugs and sidewinders and stuff, but we'll just run these out and just see. I'm going to work a couple on the surface and then work my way down. Work my way down. Nice steady retrieve. First cast, I've already got tears in my eyes with the wind, and it isn't that windy. Right, let's go for the wall. Again, working it on the surface. Bit quicker retrieve. There's a very grey, windy morning. With a westerly wind, which said they said the wind was going to be about 7 miles an hour. It's not 7 miles an hour.
No, it's definitely more than 7 miles.
It's definitely more. All those people at home watching us, eating their nice breakfast in their nice warm homes. Bacon sandwiches. Right, I'm going to let that one sink down about 5 seconds. You've changed to a jig?
Shore jig, yeah.
Oh, okay. Going for the bass.
Well, just mix it up, see what there is.
Yeah. I'm doing a slow retrieve.
Small shore jig as well, though. So,
Is it?
Yeah.
What colour is it?
It's blue and silver.
Blue and silver. Okay, cool.
But, you know, might get any predatory fish.
Yeah.
Small ones, nothing. We'll see.
But Matt and I fished it. To be fair, Matt and I did quite a lot of fishing last year. Never once came down here apart from one night to do a bit of jigging for squid. And then lockdown hit and we fished it.
It's all we fished.
It was, yeah, to be fair, it's all we fished. And apart from that mark the other day. But we've had, well, I say we've had, our sons, Zach and Corey, have done very well with whiting of £1.2 and £1.12. You know, that's £1.3. Yeah, I mean that's good size whiting. You know, no matter where the mark. So. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Leave it down 10 seconds, slow retrieve. Excuse me. Hoping the wind's not too bad for you guys. So Matt, what do you really think of Jen? Now that she's not here, let's really like...
Yeah, I think he's lying on the feet around me. I would have got a bag of shit after rubbish. I'll just give you these brownie points.
Yeah.
One might be for different reasons.
The amount of times I get grounded by her. I'm hoping that rain doesn't get up too bad. Oh. There we go. Let's just check that lure. Because I can't see the lure, I always find it helpful to have a little check every now and then to make sure you haven't picked up anything, that he's fine. If I'd known we were coming here, like, I mean, you know, if we weren't going to go to the other place first, I would have brought the other rod because it's smaller, which just gives me a bit more control. No, that's true. If we were coming here, I mean, I would have spun still, but I would have had a bait rod with me, especially with how chocolatey the water is, you were saying.
Yeah. I got to take some of the blame, I guess.
Why'd you have to take the blame?
Well, because I didn't want to bait fish fly today.
No, to be fair though, I didn't really want to bait fish either. I was up for the spinning. I was up for the spinning. Oh, we're into a snag. Holy cow.
Snag, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's a lot shallower than I thought. I only let that sink, just gone 10. Just try and drag it through. Blimey. Right.
I mean, your language. I apologise.
I don't think they heard because I had my back to you in the wind. I've lost grip in my reel. Right, let's just give this one a pull. It's definitely on the bottom now because of the amount of fapping that I had to do. Oh, someone's ringing me.
Shall I ring her?
Yeah, I wonder why she's ringing me on mine.
She might have already. I should put mine on sound. I didn't feel it, but.
No, but maybe I'm not live.
Hello. Sorry. Oh, Jen said you want her to bring some bait rods and bait.
Do we?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, he says yeah.
please. My rod's already in the car.
Oh, the rod's already in the car. Yeah, he said yeah, the rod's already in the car. No, just mackerel, that'd be alright.
Yeah, macro straight out of the freezer,
Yeah.
middle drawer, I think.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, fair enough.
We'll end the live and we'll go to Mount Batten. Ask her if she can bring us some food.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Jen, if you can hear us, can you?
Right, alright. Oh, sweet. Alright. And no, she's not taking on back.
All right. What about where did we stand on the food and drink?
Oh, when you stand on the Alright, cool. See you in a bit. Right there. So I'll have to keep checking. There's 10 people watching.
10 people watching. Good
Yeah.
morning, you 10 lovely people. Thank you for joining us.
Commenting as you.
Thank you.
You've been doing a bit of the.
Oh, deal.
This is what's horrible. Look at all this line that's on the left. It's all under your foot.
Yeah.
Your left foot. Well, pick it up, then on. Tidy it up. Pick up your left foot.
We clear?
No, it's on you.
Oh.
Oh, it's all the way down there.
Oh, someone's just left a load of line here.
Wow, look at all that.
Oh, I can still feel it coming underneath my feet.
Loads of it.
Oh, that's not good.
Terrible, isn't it?
Yeah. Just stick that in my bucket. I'll take it home
Oh,
and.
there's a spinner and I'll take it from.
Okay. No, always try to clear up. You know, always try to clear up and stuff. It's not fair. It's not fair on the wildlife, to be fair. And
I mean, I'll show the camera.
yeah, show the camera. This is what Matt's just found on the floor here, which
When
there
he
is,
did it off himself.
you know.
That we've all lost like little bits where we snip, tag end or whatever and it's blown away.
Yeah.
You know, that's understandable.
Yeah.
All of that, just the line around.
All of that's leave lying around. Yeah.
That's great. I'll put that in the bin there.
You're gonna put that in. Oh, if you put it in the. Oh, okay.
It's in there.
Yeah. No, it's. Oh shoot. All right, guys. We just caught Matt's rod. Oh, he's got his rod up quite high. All right, let's have a little. Do this before he gets back, kind of job. Thing is, I don't know how far away the bin is. Are we free? No, we're not. Oh, it's all going wrong here, people. It's all going wrong. Started off fishing, going to the mark that we couldn't. No, no, it didn't. I lifted my rod, and I knocked your rod. To be fair, mate. There we go. Oh, that's quite a nice little plug, that, mate. Or yeah, there.
Yeah, just a little shore jig.
Yeah.
Just there's something around.
So, so yes, guys. Jen, the communications manager that we sorted out last live, is going to come and bring us some rods, different rods, so we can do a bit of bait fishing. Seeing the water's chocolatey. So we'll carry on with the spinning. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Give us a like, give us a share. Yeah, thank you. I hope you're all having a lovely morning. Now, being blind and spinning is actually quite a nice thing, because you are always, you're not tense, like your body's not tensed up, but you're always anticipating that hit, which your adrenaline levels are always up, and when you do get that hit, it's a wonderful feeling. And there's been a lot of mackerel caught off of here over the last, well, over the winter actually, and
We're lucky down in the southwest that they never truly go, do they?
no, I've learnt that over the last couple of winters, that watching people on YouTube down this way, and like I know down in Cornwall you've got the fish locker, but you've also got one guy that I do enjoy watching is Rob, the Cornish shore and kayak fisherman, and he catches mackerel throughout the winter as well. Obviously, I know he goes out in his kayak. But that's it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good cast. Yeah. Matt, I was going to say to you, what do you think about us getting a kayak each? We could do that. I mean, like, you know.
One thing your viewers will learn about you is that you've always got an idea for something.
I do always have an idea for something, and this idea is, guys, drop it in the comments, right? If you would like to see me and Matt and I, kayak fishing.
If someone buys me a kayak,
If someone buys you a kayak.
I'll go out fishing with you on a kayak.
Okay, so someone needs to buy Matt a kayak. I won £30 on the lottery yesterday.
Oh, that'll get us a oar.
And that won't even get us an oar.
It would second hand at Corner Park.
Oh, will it? Yeah, that's true. I've got the reef racks for the because when Dad and I done the kayak fishing, we bought the roof, like you get a special roof rack to hold 2 kayaks. So one lays flat, the other one kind of goes up on its side. So we've got the roof rack. But the way I see it, if you get a kayak, the whole, like, just getting used to it, like, the whole Plymouth Sound is up for grabs, isn't it, really?
Yeah, once you yeah. Hang on, there's a boat.
There's a boat coming. You think I could hit it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could hit that.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
saying,
being funny,
like, I'm not
Corey
being
could hit
joking. I was just joking then because I can't see it, but I can hear it. It sounds like it's here.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah. Corey would have been able to hit that.
Oh right.
With the float.
With a float, yeah.
Sure.
What I wanted to get actually, can I cast? Yeah.
Down, sorry.
What I would like to get actually is, and I don't know if it's possible because, is like, so at the moment I'm wearing the tie mic, but it's cabled. It's a long cable, whereas I would like to get Bluetooth, but I don't know if you can get Bluetooth mics, like where I could have one on and you could have one on. Because you know when you watch people talking and you can hear one but you can't hear the other, and you're like, what did he say? So yeah, I did ask Jen to have a little look over the weekend, but she was like, I'm on weekend break. You know, if I'm working for the Blind Angler all week, I'm having a weekend off. I was like, I remember.
Surely the best time to work is the weekend for fishermen.
Exactly.
Sort it out, Jen.
Yeah, Jen, sort it out. Only because she probably isn't listening to this bit because she's probably in the car driving.
Yeah.
Although she might have it on her phone in the car, swearing at us as she's driving. You watching our YouTube? That's our video. That's our.
I'm trying to.
Look at that. Matt is dedicated to the Blind Angler. He's here fishing with me, but yet he's still watching my videos.
Yeah, well, turn the sound down. Just put your voice. I don't want to hear that.
Oh, thanks. Matt's just having a little look at the comments, I believe.
Yeah, Jen does have it on the car.
Jen does have it on in the car.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because she just commented saying she does.
Right, Jen, aren't you meant to be driving? Hands on the wheel, not on the phone? Sorry. Any coppers watching? Not trying to get my wife arrested. Ah, she got arrested. How long? Yeah, guys, with the spinning, if you are visually impaired, it's just a case of just casting your lure out and retrieving it and working down. Well, actually, even if you're new to fishing, it's just a case of cast out, learning the area. So you cast out 5 seconds, didn't catch anything, didn't snag, have another cast out, but maybe lower, speed up the retrieve, or slow down the retrieve, and just keep doing that, working your way down to the bottom, where you would probably look to pick up a pollock. Matt would like to say
that is not just for visually impaired people. That's pretty much just lure fishing.
that is, yeah, absolutely. But the thing is,
Even us ably-eyed can't.
Ably-eyed?
Ably-eyed can't see the bottom of the ocean.
Ah, guys, right. So, I'm the Blind Angler, as everybody knows, and Matt is my cameraman. Oh, shoosh.
Pardon?
I said shoosh. Yeah. So, if anybody can think of a nickname for Matt being my cameraman, please let me know. Because we've been trying to think of one for a while, and I can't think of one. would call him Cammy, but then you've got Chris Kamara from, on TV that goes by the name Cammy, so I can't. Right, if anybody heard a splash over there earlier, that was my lure.
What?
Yeah, I cast out and I felt the weight, and then as you cast, you load the rod and it just all of a sudden went very slack. So I'm not sure what happened there, but it's okay. It's okay.
Putting on there's not going to be bass here, but I'm going for it.
You're going for what, bass?
Yeah. Oh, no, I just put on a bass plug.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. Well, you think about it. When we fished over there, going back a few months, those lads in the kayak had a bass.
Yeah,
So
it's a bit rocky over there.
yeah, but I would say with the amount of bait fish that's been about, the whiting, the mackerel and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if the bass do run along here, up and down, along the wall.
Well, yeah, my thought process is, because it is marquee, visual, it's going to be quite cool down there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've got a little popper on.
Well,
So
has it got the ball bearings in it? That's a good
It's
shout, because
it's the ones that like it stays. It's not a sinker. It stays surface.
yeah. Well,
So it's pop, 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 pop,
yeah.
hopefully
Oh, surface popper.
a surface popper. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's good. Well, you think about it. They spin and catch bass at night with a black plug.
Yeah.
So it's all about the vibrations that it gives off as a distress bait fish. Which we could do that this year. Once Matt passes his drive-in test, the world would be our oyster.
Well, it won't, mate.
No, it will. I had a viewer the other day from Greece, Vas, I think he said his name. Jen said his name was. So we need to take the blind angler worldwide, and
Get a camper van, leave the kids at home. Away
Yeah.
you go. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, like there's going to be visually impaired people over in the States and stuff. There's going to be people that want to catch marlin. We need to go and show them how to do it. I mean, I don't know how to do it, but it's not a case of me and you going on a jolly holiday. It's work.
Alright. Sold.
I don't think it'll take much to convince you.
The problem with the popper is
Wind.
the wind does me think that I might have to start casting to my right, because all it's doing is going out straight and just like.
As long as you don't put a float on, we're okay.
Yeah, but I'm already so far left that. What?
Well, I don't have a float with me, but
I do.
you do. Well, I was going to say the bait bunker's right there. I could pop in the bait bunker and pick up a float. We could try a little bit of float fishing. So we could have a bait bottom rod, and on the spinners we could put a float. And we'd just show people how to, well, not show people how to float fish, but it was discussed the other day, wasn't it, about could a blind person float fish without seeing the actual float, going under the water, and it would all be done by feel, but I do believe I can do it. So, and again, it's all trial and error, isn't it? Right. Have I just... Yeah, I'm a little bit away from where I thought I was. Right, okay. Oh dear. I'm glad I put the waterproof trousers on today. I nearly didn't. Right. Yes, guys. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, I can't read the comments, and the blind angler communications manager is on our way. But if anybody asks any questions, and anybody knows the answer to some of those questions, please answer them for me. And thanks everyone for subscribing. the subscribers it's just gone up so high. It's been absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much. I appreciate everything, all the support. We hit 153 subscribers yesterday, so that's lovely. Thank you, everybody. And on Thursday night or Friday night, we hit 200 likes on the Facebook page, which is absolutely lovely. So thank you very much, each and every one of you.
Richard Barrett.
Good morning, Richard.
He said, "Have you bought, as in Jen's weekend off, have you bought us some prosecco?"
Richard, she is watching these comments, so please don't give her any ideas that might cost me more money. That rain's really coming down now. Yeah. Yeah, and oh gosh, yeah, so it's going really well, so thank you to each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in today, and all those who have tuned in on my other lives, thank you. Big shout out to the dyslexic angler Reese. It was a great live the other night, mate. Well done. I enjoyed. Jen and I both enjoyed watching that one. Rich and Leo. Sorry, yeah. It was a good live last night where Leo was making his rigs. So yeah, it's funny actually because yesterday afternoon before your live, Zachary and I were discussing a little fish off, which we might do for you on the next live. And to be fair, Rich, I'll probably get beat by Zach, so I hope Leo beats you.
Right, Rich and Leo, well, Rich, I assume, it might be Leo, said that I should be called Eyes.
Oh yeah?
As I'm your eyes.
Yeah, yeah. And a camera, lens.
Yeah.
Lenny!
Best Simpsons character, to be fair.
I was going to say Carl and Lenny.
And Richard Barrett also said if we go marlin fishing, he thinks there should be another blind man on the boat. So he wants to tag along.
Fair.
Richard also said I should be called Not So Blind.
Not
so
so
the
blind.
blind angler and not so blind angler.
Yeah, that's true. That's cool. Quite like Lenny. Right guys, what I did there was just the line was a little bit kinked and not going through the swivel, and this swivel is really tiny, so it's just a case of just trial and trial and trial. Yeah, if anybody would like to see the blind angler and Lenny fishing for marlin, and would like to sponsor that trip, PM me quick. Oh no, take your time because we're on lockdown, we're not allowed yet. That's true. Lenny, I like it. I'm gonna have to think of a right, I'll tell you what we need to do, Matt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've already got the character in mind for Matt. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to give it to the design team of the blind angler.
You've got a full operation on now.
I've got a full operation here, which is
your wife, your cousin, and your cousin's wife.
yeah. I don't know actually. I think the Blind Angler family has grown quite a lot over the last 2 weeks. I think I put Mick in charge of accounts because he just wants to pay everybody with sweets, so that works for me. And we've got Carl in charge of sales. Oh.
Rich. No, another. Hang on. My phone's gone on now. Hang on.
Another Rich?
I don't know. Hang on. It's all gone too fast. Yeah, Rich Hoy.
Rich Hoy. Good morning, Rich Hoy. Sorry, mate.
Any juggling so far?
No, not yet. Not yet, mate. Although the mark that we went to before coming here, we had to walk down a lot of steps, and it's not like just walk down steps. It's like go down 2, walk along a little platform, go down 3, walk along a platform, go back down 2, walk on. And it was funny because me and Matt were trying to have a conversation, and it's just like you're halfway through a sentence, and it's like stop, walk, stop, down, up, left, right, and do the hokey cokey. So yeah, so so no fish juggling as of yet, but hopefully it won't be too long. Got a different lure out now, or metal should I say, which in the summer, what I put on now was an absolute killer for the mackerel. It was recommended by Ben down in Weybridge of Cornwall, the Art of Fishing, who again I'm not sponsored by or anything, just he's a really nice chap and really helpful. He's actually on YouTube with Henry Gilby, where they test out the life jackets for anglers, which I have ordered myself one because, well, it's better to be safe than sorry, especially if Lenny's not paying attention. Yeah, I mean Matt's really good actually of guiding me. Pavement, rocks, whatever I was going to say, but just not if you're going under a subway and they've got like those kind of zigzag railings. Because once we went for I think we went for a poker night, didn't we? And we went and got some food about 11 o'clock at night, and I ended up walking into a railing and went head over heels. And
in my defence, his eyes weren't as bad back then.
my eyes weren't that as bad.
Yeah, but I didn't have to,
Is that Jen? God, I can hear myself in that car. Here she is, everybody. The communications manager has arrived. You alright, babe? What you got there? What's that?
Go and guess mackerel.
Oh right, I was hoping it was food. I had a massive bowl of.
She left like an hour ago.
I had a massive bowl of Wheatos this morning. Maybe I should have had Weetabix. Huh?
Did you bring reels?
Yeah.
In the car or in your box?
Yeah, is Zachary's reel in there? Huh? I think I passed it to him the other day. Okay, that's fine. There should. Yes, please. Sorry, guys, we're just going to change tack a second. Going to change tack, see what we can do. But Richard Hoy, Richard Burt, Rich from Rich and Leo, thank you for joining us. and everyone else. Thank you for tuning in here today on this very wet on this very wet Sunday morning. There should be 2 rods in there. Which ones have you got?
Daiwa and a dark blue.
Oh no, do you want to get Zachary's boat rod? That would be better for here, said the Daiwa. The Daiwa would be too big. Please, darling. Matt knows. His name's not Matt anymore, it's Lenny.
Lenny doesn't suit on a
It does, because
No, because I was just thinking of Mike and Len. You know, Lenny's a character like.
we were thinking of Lenny and Carl from The Simpsons. No, because it was Richard.
I'm still with the not so blind angler.
The not so blind angler.
Blind angler and the not so blind angler.
Fair. Lenny, the not so blind angler. We're good on all fronts.
No, that's the great rod.
Is
That is the one you
is that-
mentioned, Wayne?
is it like a Shelley type case? Rovex?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's right, I was going to say, I haven't got
Yeah.
that rod.
Is that Tone from the bait bunker?
What?
Is that Tony I can hear from the bait bunker?
Tony is over there, I think. Why?
Tell him to go and tune in and bring me over a coffee. Tell him we'll plug the bait.
Yeah, I haven't got my purse with me on my phone.
Have you got my card?
No, I haven't got anything.
Ah, strange that she hasn't got my bank details with her.
Well, when you want one,
Yes, thanks. Thanks for asking me after my cousin. You know, your lovely husband
I
here.
said please
Oh,
straight
Jen.
away. I don't get nagging. Please.
Jen, do you want to have a little look at any comments a sec?
I'll do it.
No, carry on fishing, Matt.
I had it on in the car just in case you mouth off about me.
We would never, ever,
You would.
I would never mouth off about you whilst you're in earshot.
Oh, Nick Hoyle said, when did you fit?
So did Mick.
Boyle, are you still chasing the blue shark this year?
I am Mick. I am going to be 40 this year, would you believe? And one, I would like to do it to celebrate my 40th, and two, I just want to know if I could. Well, I just want to catch one if I'm honest, but at the same time, I kind of want to catch one whilst I can see that tiny bit, just to see if I can see that blue for real. Do you know what I mean? I might not be able to, but at least I can say I've caught one. But yes, I am.
And Nicola's still asleep, mate. She's snoring.
Nicola, sorry.
And apparently you can recycle the line at some tackle shops, they'll take it.
Oh, okay. Jen, it's in that bin. Go and get it out. It's in that bin. Go and get it out. Mick, what do you mean Nicola's still asleep? Does she not know that I'm on? You know, last on Thursday, she was all full of blind dangling. Now she's like, I can't be bothered to get out of bed. What's going on there? Mick, go and wake her up, and if she tells you off, just say,
A cornwall was chasing the lure then.
oh, that was
Yeah, now I'm worried because mine's out there.
right. So, right. Does a cormorant? Does a cormorant
Beat a seagull, yes.
beat a seagull? Yes, but does it mean that we haven't blanked?
Yes.
Right, then I'll.
I've already told them about my seagull catching.
We did have quite a few seagulls last year, didn't we?
I had 2, you had 1, and my son had nearly had 1.
I'm gonna let that sink down a sec. If it's good enough for a cormorant, then it can be good enough for a mackerel. Any other comments, babe, just before you go? Bye, Zach. Bye, Natalia. How many viewers, Jen? And have you given us a thumbs up, Jen? And have you subscribed and shared, Jen? Yeah, Matt.
I also added myself as a media moderator so I could add your please like subscribe.
Oh, thank you very much. See you later, sweetheart. Thank you. Thanks for that, Jen.
Then I you take up 2 spaces.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
no, Wayne's not taking up 1, I'm taking up 1. We've got to keep 2 meters distance, haven't we?
Yeah, exactly. Bye. I'll pay my road taxes. I don't know what's that's got to do with anything with the. We all right.
Don't worry, once we get
God, she didn't want the communications manager's job, but gosh, she's all right barking out orders, isn't she? Please pick me up later, Jen.
Well, to be fair, I think I said about the sweet, like, oh no, Prosecco, and I said no, Stallone whiskey. So, you know, 2 bottles of whiskey to carry on.
Yes. Sorry. I love you. Guys, if any of you are new, welcome. Thank you for joining us. If any of you are new and subscribed, shared, liked, thank you very much.
You that haven't liked and subscribed, get on it.
Yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, I mean this year the blue shark would be absolutely lovely. It really would, and it's a dream to go out and catch one.
Why a blue shark over?
Because of the blue.
Yeah.
Because of the blue. Just, you know, my favourite colour is yellow, and I don't think there's a colour that goes better with yellow than blue. Funny enough, but no, so I'm going on memory, so it could be like you make it better in your head than it was. But whenever you watch a blue shark on TV, like with fishing or with David Attenborough or something like that, it just looks just so iconic, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I would love one. I wouldn't mind going for a Paul Beagle, Smooth Hound, Spur Dog, and I will do. Like, we will. And to be fair, I don't think we've got too long to wait before the Smooth Hound starts coming in. But yeah, it's just a way of celebrating my birthday and everything else. Right, let's get some bits and pieces sorted out here. Trying to keep the electrics as dry as I possibly can with that bag, which I think is okay. Right, let's just let's get the rig wallet out. I've got plenty of rigs, Matt, for us. And oh, you can have a look at my new reel. Matt, have a look at that.
First of all, it's chunky. That is white.
It's nice, isn't it?
When you said it was like white and black, I expected like black with a bit of white, not the other way around.
Yeah. Do you reckon that's a 6,000? Now that you've got because you've got an 8,000 and a 6. Because I don't think that's 5. I would say it's too big for a 5. But if you look, because it's a Daiwa.
I was going to say different makes.
Yeah, exactly.
Different or whatever.
Yeah.
But I would say it's more than a 5,000.
Yeah. And there's
Only
Zachary's.
because, so £14 line, you get 300 yards. On my 8,000, I got £15 line. I got about 350 metres.
Oh, okay.
I'm never going to run out of line on my Penrath 8,000.
And that's Zachary's that you bought. So you wanted one just like mine. I mean, look how similar that is.
Isn't it? Yeah.
You wanted one like Daddy. What was that?
Float in Tesla.
From where?
Right.
Oh, right. Did Jen drop off the weights?
Yeah, I put them. Do you want to give one each?
Oh, brilliant.
That's right. Well,
I've got plenty in there just in case.
and plus, I might have a few
Yeah.
in my box if I haven't tidied up, which I don't think I have.
Oh, please tell me that I have a knife. Otherwise,
I've got a knife.
yeah, you do you?
Yeah.
Good, because
Things
there's
like knife and scales and scissors never leave my box because I need
Yeah.
it for every type of fishing. Like,
I'm the same.
because if we caught mackerel today, I still would have gutted them out. Yeah. So I don't need-
You would have gutted your mackerel.
Yeah.
What, for bait?
Yeah.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
Well, I would have.
I do. We might need
I
your
would
knife
have
then.
on some because
Oh, just in case you eat some.
well, no, not even that.
No?
I would have prepared some down.
Yeah.
Just a like little.
Oh right,
You're
yeah.
Doing a bit of float or whatever. Where I chuck it in the freezer. Rather
Yeah.
to get out a whole mackerel. Let it defrost and then faff about with it. I can just be like, oh
There it is, ready to go.
yeah.
Yeah. Ah, shoot.
What was that?
Battery pack. I think. Is it?
Yeah, it was.
Where is it?
Down, right behind the box.
Yeah, got it. Hopefully it'd be okay. Let's put it back in there. Right. Do you want a bell?
No.
Okay. Right.
What one did you take the reel back?
Are you not going to use it?
Oh.
Have you got yours or?
I'll need that for the bottom or whatever, but I might set up the front back.
Okay, sure. I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a bottom.
I might even have 2 float plates. I might have 4 each.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to float and I'll bottom, and then at least we're covering more methods to hopefully land a fish or two. Sorry?
You love it when I float fish.
Ah, shoot, yeah. Yeah, guys, when Matt float fishes, he catches me. It was a hell of a catch, though. I'm not on about the knot, I was on about catching me. Yeah, you had a good garner that day, didn't you? Sorry, guys. Is Nicola out of bed yet? Matt said he'll have a look in a second. Hello. Oh, I do have my knife. I do have my knife. It's not heavy rain, but it's just that rain that constantly coming down, so you get soaked and.
My hands, like mine already, like cooling off.
Yeah. My hands are looking like an old man. It's weird because my box is organised, but I can't find what I want because I can't open it because of the electrics on there, which is a bit of a. It's okay. It's okay. There they are. There they are. That's what I wanted. These guys are ideal. So you can just bend them every which way when you're fishing with rails. You've got a set?
Yeah.
I was going to say I've got one here for you if you want it.
Oh yeah, I ain't got any with me.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'll
cool. Get these on the railing so we got some nice.
Yeah, you can pack a 4 for like £2 off Amazon.
Pack of 4 for £2?
Yeah.
Happy days.
They're really long as well. Like I used 1 and I had 3 rods on it.
Blimey. That is good. Yeah, they are. Oh, help me get Wayne. They are brilliant. Oh, I'll tell you what, Jen came all the way from, you know, I do have a laugh with Jen. She came all the way from home to bring us some rods, so bless her. Got to think of a way of how to pay her back for that now. I know I would like to pay her back. with a box of chocolates to share. Matt, there's one there for you, mate. Okay. Yeah, no, that was really very kind. Thank you, darling. Yeah, yeah. Well, I think people could probably appreciate it. We're just trying to set up and hopefully show them a fish or two. Be interested in fishing here during the day with some mackerel. I mean, like I said, it was what? How far do you reckon that is? Where you caught your tub garnard? Like in football pitches, would you say it's 2, 3, 4, 5?
2.5.
So what's a football pitch? 100 yards? So about 250 yards, 300 yards that way is where Matt caught his. You can't see me pointing, guys. Actually, that way. Matt, could you pass me my? Oh, it's here. Matt, right? Would you like to have a go with the Flatty Fanatic?
No, 'cause I'm floating eye.
Okay, yeah, fair.
I don't want to show you off.
You don't want to show me up with. Yeah, at least this way you can use Zachary's. I do like this rod. It was a pain in my butt because I couldn't catch anything on it for ages. And like I said in the last live, I mean, I didn't really concentrate on it. It wasn't like I did a lot of fishing with this rod. Like, it's not like I took it out every weekend and carried on blanking on it. It's just, it only came out 4 or 5 times. But, and I used to fish with it with either a fixed spool, which was a heavy fixed spool, or a multiplier, and it is a fixed spool rod. So maybe the setup wasn't right. But if anybody follows the Blind Angler and has followed us for a few months, it was on this rod when Matt and I went fishing that I was winding in a fish, and the handle broke, which went on the report of the Blind Anglers Facebook page. That was funny that night, wasn't it? Just winding in, and all of a sudden you heard a big crack and the handle's on the floor. And what happened there?
That was when it was incredibly windy, and the little lake that we go to, would you call it a lake? What would you call it?
A riverbank?
Creek, yeah.
Yeah.
Creek.
The creek.
Had waves in it.
Yeah, yeah. Normally, where it's just, yeah, like Matt was saying, like a lake. This thing actually had white water in it. It was.
That windy.
Yeah, that's when it was you and I and Stefan, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Stefan came down, which is my brother. So he's actually got one of these rods. He's got the Mark 1 version. So oh, I'm getting a bit ahead of myself here. Just thought I'd get the line on, and I went and checked the right. So what I did is I put a thumb in the bottom eye, a thumb in the top eye, and tried to make out my thumbs are in line with each other. And then we used the not so blind angler. Would you say?
Smidgen towards you. Yeah,
Perfect. So that was not even 5 millimeters that move then. Well, that's how good I am. Or fluky.
I do regular current, so I'd say it's good.
Oh, thank you, Matt. Alright, sorry guys if I'm a bit quiet, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Something's it's not quite right here. I think the line's got caught underneath the spool somehow. And yes, it has. Let me just feed that through. Oh. Right, it's one of those days today. It's got blank written all over it. Matt's having a bit of a to do with the float. I'm having a bit of to do with the reel for some reason. It's not a problem. It's just the line's caught somewhere. It's just a case of just figuring it out. Trying to figure it out without it all coming off the reel. Hang on 2 seconds. Oh no, it is all coming off the reel. Huh? I have, do you know what, I don't know, it's like the end of the line has got caught under the spool. I don't know, let's sort this out. This is not normal for a fishing reel of mine to be like this. What's going on here? Not happy about this malarkey. I don't know. Trying to be on YouTube all professional and whatnot, and having these little amateur little tangles is there we go. Let's sort all of this out. See where this line got caught. We are free. Wasn't that bad. Just instead of pulling it off and letting it all bunch up and tangle up and whatnot, take the spool straight off gently. Make sure you don't lose any bits, which you shouldn't do. Feed the spool back on. It's the first time that spool's been off that reel actually. I only got it in Christmas. My sister Hayley got it for me. It's very nice. Which, although Hayley got me the reel for Christmas, my dad takes full credit for it because he was like, who do you think told her which one to buy? To be fair, I would have done the same. Let's make sure everything's on properly here. There we go. There we are. Make sure that's, yep. Just check everything through. Because you don't want to set up and then have another problem. Oh, now we can just, oh. Talking about having a problem, that was nearly a problem. So people, for anybody that's new, when you're fishing with a fixed spool, always make sure that you run the line under the bail arm, or else you'll have to do it all again. I nearly did, just because I was sorting out that little incident. There we go. Yeah, lovely. Okay. Let's get this sorted out. Let's get this one rigged up. So this is, for anybody that's new, a 12-foot rod designed for flatfish and estuaries, I would have thought. It's a lovely little rod, got a fixed spool reel on it, which we think is the size 6000. It's a Daiwa, so it's kind of like, it's got a number instead. I think it's like A25 if I remember correctly. On that I've got 15-pound line, and attached to that I have a 60-pound tapered shock leader, and we will put on a 2-hook flapper, probably with a 4-inch lead. Now the reason for the 60-pound shock leader, I know what you're thinking is, why have you got such a big shock leader? Is because one, it's tapered, and it was the only one that I could get from the shop that was tapered. They didn't have a, I would have gone 40 or, you know, 50, but they didn't have it. So I went for the next best thing. And although we're not power casting it, and probably never would with this rod, to be fair. But always better to be safe than sorry. And if anybody is new and you're looking to buy a Rio and get yourself some shock leader, the rule of thumb is for every ounce of lead, you want a pound of shock leader. So if you've got 4 ounce lead, 40 pound shock leader, 5 ounce, 50, 6 ounce, 60, and so on and so forth. So. Oh, Max has had a bit of a spillage. But to be fair, I never fished really any heavier than a 6 ounce on the beach casters. I don't think I've ever fished heavier than a 6 ounce, to be fair. So I just put 60 pound shock leader on it and just leave it with that, so he's always ready to go no matter the conditions. As I believe a lot of anglers probably do. As a lot of anglers do. But for any information on that, please feel free to follow, like the Blind Angler, comment on anything like that, or send me a PM and I'll answer it. Or there's plenty of YouTube videos and support on the Facebook and forums, etc. I'm hoping all of this is staying dry. We've stolen Jen's umbrella today to do this. Okay, right. Yeah, do you know what? I am going to go for a two hook flapper, I believe. I think it just gives us a little bit more options. 2 baits instead of 1 big one, I think. So what I've done is gone into the rig wallet and put out a putty rig. I do need to get another rig wallet, to be fair. I've got so many rigs that I could do with a rig wallet. Ouch. You know, 1 for pulleys, 1 for 2 and 3 hook flappers. So I'll have to look at getting myself all of them in the next few days, I believe. Is this a 2 hook flapper? Yes, it is. No, it's not. This is a 3 hook flapper. How you getting on, Matt? I've never set up so slowly in all my life. I mean, the reel slowed me down, to be fair. I was talking to Ryan the other day, he was on one of our lives on Thursday, and fishing in the rain isn't really a problem. The bit that you don't like is the bit where you're setting up, because you can't just stand still and keep out of the rain.
Yeah, once you've got it all set up and you cast out and that, you can just stand there, shout at yourself, knock it down, do whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Also, the rain's pretty cool. Not horrendous, but it does make the nimbleness of your fingers
It does.
a little bit less.
Which it does. Which I think slows you down.
Oh, 100%.
It does, doesn't it? It does slow you down. Your preparation to get ready.
Like that, dropping nail testers.
Do you know what?
Never drop nail testers.
No. Unless you're on a beach like Slapton and you drop them and then you spend about an hour looking for them in the shingle.
Didn't drop them, put them down. That's different.
Oh right, put them down. Why'd you put them down in the shingle? That's worse.
I put them down on the box lid.
Oh yeah.
I still blame one of the boys for that.
Yeah, we'll blame Zach or Corey. They'll be at home now going, what? What did I do?
Corey will be watching Fish Locker.
Corey be watching who?
The Fish
The
Locker.
Fish Locker. Don't go promoting him on my channel. Like, I know everybody's already probably subscribed. I think he's got maybe, last time I checked, 4 more subscribers than me.
4 times.
4 times. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm only joking, guys. I'm not in competition with the fish locker. Nor would I want to be. That man knows this stuff. It's just a little joke that me and Matt have that, you know. Here's
Basically, Wayne was doing a bit of fishing, and when I mean fishing, I mean fishing for compliments.
yeah.
And
You got the lead.
huh?
You got the weight. The weights.
Oh, they're here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and so was speaking to Corey and was asking who his favourite YouTube fisherman is, and so Corey replied with the fish locker.
Yeah.
So Wayne got a little bit butthurt about it.
I blocked him from my Facebook and everything.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Ooh.
Come on, chill a little bit. See if I can read any implement. It's been a while. Oh God, what
Everybody's like, he's not reading our comments. We're going.
Yeah.
We're just here talking to ourselves.
It wouldn't put us past it.
Mick says Nicola's still in bed.
Pete Uber, it's sunny wherever he is.
Oh, good morning, Pete. Thank you for joining us. Glad you're having the sun. Send it our way, please. Yeah, guys, if you haven't...
Richard Barrett is now referring to Jen as the boss.
Richard Burt is now... What do you mean Jen is the boss? What? Come on, guys. I think we all know who runs this shit. Yeah, okay, Richard.
And Mick, I'm guessing Mick, you must be Nicola's brother.
Yes.
Because he's saying I can go over there and wake her up. He didn't say how though, so...
And what, you could go over there and
Yeah.
wake her up?
Yeah.
Fair enough. What do you mean you did say how?
there's
There's different
different ways
ways of waking people up. I should have went for a I should have went for a running leisure because I cannot feel my thumb to get the weight on the weight clip.
Where did you get this mat from?
Why?
Massive.
Jen, you know when I came here spinning in that
Oh, is that
storm?
the one that she got you to your back?
Jen got me that.
That's a decent
Oh, that's the
size
one I caught.
Yeah, yeah.
When we stopped filming, I
Shall
said,
I do it
"I'll
on your seat box? Cut it off on your seat box?
no way." Matt, can I use your eyes, please?
Yes.
Can you just try and get that weight on there, for me, please?
Ah, see now people are going to see how invalid I am now. Nothing to do with eyes, it's to do with me cack-handed.
Yeah, but I've been there trying for ages. So if anybody's cack-handed, it's me. See, Richard sends me all these nice messages and stuff on Facebook, and then he's on here with Jen. Yeah, Jen's the boss. You know, you think you know someone?
Gone on the wrong side. Idiot.
Oh. Let's get up. Oh.
And do you know what I regret?
What's
Wearing
that?
my normal waterproof trousers and not my three-quarter ones, like waist ones. Because now I've got a wet ass.
Have you worn that suit yet?
Not out fishing.
Oh, okay,
I'll
just
slide on,
just
there you
indoors.
Yeah, well,
Thanks,
that's
mate.
right on night.
Yeah, true. Are you cutting yourself up some bait?
I will in a second.
Oh, when you do that,
Yeah.
you fancy cutting an extra 2 slices for
No.
a good-looking blind guy?
I don't think Richard's here, mate.
Oh, everybody's having a pop at the blind guy today.
It might still be a little bit frozen.
Yeah, normally I take the bait. A good tip, people, is if you know you're going out at say 5 o'clock, take the bait out about, well, depending on what bait it is, take the bait out about midday. Let it defrost.
Does make preparation
does, doesn't it? Plus, my hands are already cold. I think if you kind of bait up for me, it may warm them up.
The worst thing about mackerel when it's so frozen is when you put it on, sometimes it doesn't even hold very well on the hook.
No, it doesn't. No. What I also find is when the mackerel is still frozen, it makes your hands that much colder that when you're putting the hook on, you can't really feel where the hook is, and sometimes you can get it in your finger. Which has happened to me on more than one occasion. Right.
What kind of things do you know? I've done one like this for mine, just to, not like a full sliver, just.
Oh right, yeah, I'll do mine then.
Yeah, that's all right.
Well, I usually something about that big. With about that, the knife is there.
I don't know where the knife is, but I got my own knife.
Oh, have you got your knife? Oh, okay. Yeah, just like a long slip.
Oh, do you, sir?
As you guys can tell, Jen and Matt are very supportive in coming out fishing with me. But that's as far as it goes. Where is the mackerel, please, mate? Oh, there it is. Oh my days, that is still solid.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I'm not full on fillet in that.
No, I get what you're saying now. Oh, right, we might just go for a little. It doesn't have to make your knife feel blunt as well when it's so frozen. Can you think, is that actually just sliding?
Yeah.
Or is that cutting?
No, we wanted to go down like a platform by
Terrace.
the terrace. But it's all catered off. So we brought all our spinning gear because we thought, oh, it's a bit rockier down there, we might get some rashes back or whatnot. So we've only literally just, his wife just popped out a few bit of bait and a couple extra rods so we can actually do some bait fishing, because I don't think we get much spinning here. It's far too muddy. Like the water is chocolatey, isn't it? Really dark.
They catch a mackerel there, eh?
Well, that's what we thought. That's why we were just like, oh, we'll do some spinning today because we'll do. Well, what in throughout December and January, only in darkness here, and we were catching loads. Mark's done.
Right, guys. Just cut up the mackerel. Just a couple little slips. And then look at these baited on. Hmm?
We haven't caught any cod or anything this year.
No.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a perfect little spot, isn't it? Just easy fishing. We literally, I only fished since what?
July?
July.
Very beginning of July, Matt started fishing.
But we never fished here at all last year until lockdown. Once lockdown was
Got 1-0
can't travel.
Aberdeen hooks on here, guys, as per normal, which seem to do quite a good little job with these two hook flappers.
Yeah, here, like I said, the only time we've ever had any success, can't leave it there, is at night time. Yeah, well, you used to do a bit of fly fishing.
Right.
Yeah?
What, fly fishing? Yeah. There's a place out Tavistock Trout Fishery. It's quite a good place to go and learn.
I walked around Burrator.
Oh yeah, Burrator, yeah.
You're only allowed to fly fish there, you're not allowed to use bait.
No. But you can hire a rowing boat to go out in Burrator as well.
Can you spin as well? Or
It's just fly.
You'll just fly on.
Yeah, trout on the fly, that's all you're allowed with the reservoir.
I don't know what it's like.
It's nice. I've done it. Yeah, I've done it. It's quite nice actually.
How much is it?
It's not expensive. Once you've got your day ticket, oh gosh, I mean, ticket was £6.50 for the. I think it was about £12 catch and release. There's a place in Plimpton called Snowby's, where you can like get all the rods and flies, etc. And yeah, it's like in the business part. You know where EE is? The it's at the very top. You know where the Chadderwood is, and then you got the roundabout. Keep going up, and there's like the industrial. Yeah, it's in there. Yeah, it's in there. And you can actually pay for the Burrator Reservoir fishing day ticket with them. They give you the receipt, write the date down, and everything for you. So yeah, and I think also out Yeoverton, there's a co-op, and you can get it from in the co-op as well. But don't hold me to that, because that might have changed since. And the last thing you want to do is be on your way and then find out you can't get. Yeah, I'll tell you what's good fun actually, and a really nice sense of achievement is buy yourself a fly making kit. They're not too expensive, and you know, when especially being on the hoe and stuff, you find seagull feathers, and you know, you out Plimpton you have like pheasant feathers and stuff, and then make your own flies. That's good fun, that is, for an evening when you can't get out fishing. Yeah, I'll tell you what is a good one is a cat's whisker, a white cat's whisker with a bit of glitter, and then working that. When you work it like I do, like say 3 slow and 2 sharp ones, and it kind of makes it kind of, and when it explodes just on those 2 sharp pose, it works on the trout's aggression, so they don't think, oh, that's a fish. It just works on their aggression, and they just hit it, and that's a good one. Yeah, a white cat's whisker. Where do you do that to?
I'm a member of the
Oh yeah.
and we've got 2 lakes, evidence.
Oh right, okay. Oh right, okay. Because the only one I knew of in and around here was the one at Tavistock. Is it Mile
Well, I live
Me?
in Plimpton, so evidence just up the road.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I do.
If you're ex-service, you can join.
Oh, yeah, I'm not. Do you get any credit for being a blind guy?
Or, do you know anybody who's ex-service?
I only know someone that's in the service.
Well, you know my sister.
Oh yeah.
He could join and get a family ticket.
Oh, there you go, Matt.
There you go,
Yeah, that's quite cool.
Good lake.
Yeah. Oh right, I didn't.
Lake.
Yeah.
One's over £10.
Okay.
And the other one's £10
Blimey. Yeah.
There is a £22 one.
God, that's a good fish.
I've never caught it.
Not yet. It's on the cut. What about, do they have like catfish out there, or?
No catfish, but there is. They've introduced what the equivalent to a British carp. What do they call it?
Crucian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've got that there, and they've got the ones I like. The green fish with the red eyes. What do they call them? No.
Pike? Alright, I don't know, I'm colourblind.
No, yeah, right.
Roach, dace.
I'll think of it in a minute. Tench.
Oh, tench. Yeah.
Nice tench.
Yeah, okay. Oh. So did you go out there a lot, or?
I do it a lot,
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Can't do it a lot now.
When you're allowed to fish it, are you allowed to do like overnight trips there, or?
Do what you like.
Wow. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that does sound nice. Yeah, we done a lot of overnight trips last year on the beach.
Another really good place.
Mm.
It's where my caravan is, called Pensacola. It's down in between Medicissy and Goronada.
Yeah.
Brilliant place.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Down in Cornwall.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds
10
nice.
quid for the day.
Wow.
But really nice fishing.
Yeah.
And
God.
Really nice lake.
Matt, we need to stick our caravans on a, because Matt and I have a like, he's got a caravan with his family and I've got one with mine, so,
Well, I leave mine down on site. I'll pay for a season fish.
yeah, that's what we've kind of, ours is in storage on a site, but we're looking to get a seasonal pitch, but somewhere down in Cornwall.
If
Mm.
I would try this year because a lot of them were pulled out because of
Yes.
the lockdown.
Yeah.
Right, I was fishing there from what was it, end of April right up to October.
Blimey. And I think so too. Wow.
Which I did.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
What's up?
Oh, let's just put that rod. Yeah. I'm out.
Yeah, you're out like to the right.
Am I?
Or
It went
your
quite.
Line, your line goes. You got right on the line. You're quite fast to the right.
Oh, it went there. I heard it.
Sure.
I heard it land. Do you want me to put my rod on your side,
Yeah, go on after.
and then?
Swap over.
Yeah, sounds.
Ideal. You're out, you're in a valley,
Oh, okay.
you've got no traffic, brilliant to fish.
Yeah, it does sound nice. That's the thing is where the caravan is at the moment.
But when you've got a seasonal pitch, you free fishing.
Oh, lovely.
So you don't
Free
have
fishing's
to-
always good. Yeah, free fishing's always nice. That's for sure. Yeah, where we've got it at the moment, it's
Well, I worked it out. The amount of time as I go fishing down there,
yeah,
if you call it £10 a day, it virtually half of the seasonal pitch.
yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah. By the time you add up all the fishing tickets that you would have purchased, yeah, no, that makes sense.
I get every other weekend off. I'm working this weekend.
Yeah.
So I do. If I finish on a Friday, I'll shoot down.
Shoot down there and have a little break. Yeah, lovely. Oh, living the dream. Yeah, we've done quite a lot of fishing last year on beaches like Slapton and whatnot, and we would stay overnight, pitch up the beach buddy. We wouldn't even take a tent; we'd just take the beach buddy, which is like I suppose the equivalent to a bivvy of a course fisherman. So it's got like 3 sides, and yeah, we'd fish to about, I don't know, 2-3 o'clock in the morning, load the sleeping bags out, get in, only got our heads covered, the rest of us is all out, and just fish there underneath the stars. Lovely, do you know what I mean? Absolutely lovely. So, can't wait to do that again.
Where I used to park fishing, I got filters.
Yeah.
So when you get the white,
Beep, 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 beep.
line, you put your bloody.
Yeah.
I forgot once, and the bloody pulled the lot in.
Oh, gosh.
I managed to get it back now.
Yeah. Gosh.
My
God.
reel was in the lake for a week. I haven't got it. It would have to happen on a Sunday. I tried getting it, couldn't find it. So the following weekend I went down.
Yeah.
And this chap said, nah, it won't be over there, it'll be over there. He said, if you pulled it in, it'll be over there. On his third cast, he got it, pulled my rod up, and it only got so far, and it got stuck,
Oh,
but the rod was up in the water.
yeah.
So just hold it there. So pulled his jeans off, pulled the t-shirt off, and only had crops on. And
Yeah.
went out and got it.
Yeah.
It was my favourite rod, really, as well.
Yeah.
So I was really chuffed to get that back.
Yeah, absolutely. I've seen someone else do that. We were fishing a little river down our way after some bass in the summer. It was me and my wife and our son and my dad, and this young guy came down and he was lure fishing, and his lure got stuck, and he went, "Will it offend anybody if I stripped off and went and got my lure?" So we were like, "No." So he stripped down and swam out and got his lure back. Brave going in that water.
A rod, maybe a lure.
Yeah. Went to get his
Well,
lure.
I got a bait hook as well.
Okay.
And I took the bait hook. It was the first time I got it.
Yeah.
Took it out, they got like 2 or 3 islands.
Yes.
Or one of the islands, the branches come right out. Well, I took it in. Went in lovely, but it wouldn't come back out.
Oh.
Because I released the bait and it was going to release that flip up.
Yeah.
So it was too high to come out.
Eh?
So I went up and got the canoe. Put the canoe in and got it.
Yeah, don't blame you. Don't blame you.
First time I used it as well.
Oh, always learning.
You learn by imitation.
You do learn. You do, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, Matt, what are you going for there?
Well, I think I'll do both.
Oh, you chucked the float out now? Yeah.
Yeah, float's already out.
Oh, cool.
Just over this way.
So I've cast out to the right apparently, and you've cast out to the left. Now your float's drifting towards my
Yes.
stationary
Yeah.
line.
So
This is
it's
going to end.
No, it's not, because it's going to go under. It's going to go under your line anyway. If it keeps going that way, so then you can just put your rod over mine.
Fair enough. You fishing it deep or?
No, not that deep. Didn't want to put it too deep. The little stopper don't go through my top eye. so
Oh, okay.
I can't have it too deep, because otherwise I'm going to have a.
Hey, what is good is if you don't want to use little artificial sandals, the little small ones,
I have at home. I think you brought some.
I've got
sidewinders,
some.
didn't you?
Yeah, I've got some sidewinders.
they're bloody brilliant ones.
Oh, okay. Might have to give.
Because you're open to any type of fish, really.
Yeah.
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 Any fish will do. That should be the name of the blind angler actually. Any fish will do. Especially what? Yeah, there should be. Actually, you know where they go from single, like the 2 single pockets next to each other to the one big one. It should be in there. There should be one in there with a Palipano, I think.
Yeah, I see a fully panel. And I see another fully panel.
There's a 3 hook flapper in there.
I don't want a 3-foot flapper.
Just cut off 1 hook.
You've got just a panel, right?
Are you sure? Hang on, let me see if I've got one in the box.
No, I think I've got my.
Yeah.
I might have a look. Yeah, you got they're all 3 panels then.
No, I thought I had quite a few 2 hook flappers in there, to be fair.
I might be wrong.
So guys, Matt has got his float out. I've got the 2 hook flapper out. Both using mackerel as bait. That's all we got. It stopped raining, touch wood, it stays that way. Wind seems to have died down a tad. Let's just hope it stays like this. Once Matt's set up, maybe he'll have a little look at some comments.
Oh, there was. They want to organise a little competition
Mm-hmm.
when lockdown's over. Somewhere central, all meet up and do a little comp.
Yeah?
I think it was Richard who said, because obviously he's blind and you're blind, that everyone else should have like one hand tied behind their backs or something.
No, blindfold them.
Or blindfold them. There you go.
No, it's okay, Richard. We don't need to blindfold them, mate. We'll have little teams or something. Yeah, that's a good
Not
shout.
on your team.
What do you mean not going on my team? How many? To be fair, how many times have I blanked?
A lot.
Not that many. If you look on all my fishing videos on YouTube,
Yeah, look at the deleted ones.
yeah, we don't need to talk about the deleted ones.
That's a 2-hook flapper, but it's quite long.
So no, that would be. We could have a nice big meet up somewhere like Chesil. Overnight fishing, barbecue on the beach. You know, that could be a good show. I would be up for that.
Yeah, where's everyone from? Do you know?
I think Richard Bett is in
Northumberland?
Wiltshire.
Northumberland.
Wiltshire. The Essex angler is from Essex. I know Craig is in Ireland, obviously. I think someone's up near Portsmouth, which I think is the dyslexic angler. I think. I'm not sure where Rich and Leo is, and Richard Hoy. Tam's in Scotland.
Well, I don't think Tam will be joining us. There's a long way to go. / central to him.
Where's that boat? Coming in short or?
Nah, he's far enough away.
Okay. No, I'm not sure, but I would I would be. I'm not sure where Mick and Nicola is, but if she don't get out of bed, they'll be late. Oh dear. But no, it would be quite cool. Or even
The
a.
umbrellas. If the rain stops, shall we?
It's still light.
Oh, it's over.
It's still light, isn't it? Which is,
Thinking of your view, isn't it?
I know.
What about
In a
yourself?
minute, guys. I think the sun is trying to burn through and clear the cloud off. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, guys, if there's any new subscribers today, thank you very much. Anybody that's shared and liked, thank you. Thank you for joining us. We will be going live again later in the week with the launch of something new, which some of it's nearly ready, some of it's already ready, so it's all going nicely, and we'll have a bit of fun. And I think Zach and I, yesterday, just after lunch, Zach and I were having a little chat about having a fish off, and we've got a little bet on the go as well, which would be quite good fun. Which is, like I said earlier to Richard from Richard and Leo, that Zach's probably going to beat me, so I hope Leo. Well, even if I beat Zach, I still hope Leo beats you. I've lost to my son one too many times. I feel that pain. Was that Zach's reel?
No, that's Leo. I just asked them to do it. Slow.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were just putting a 2-hook flapper on.
No, I just came in close to the wall, so I
Oh, okay.
see it without leaning over.
I'll tell you what, Matt. If you put a massive strip of mackerel on and literally just floated it down the side of the wall, I reckon a bass or a pollock would come and nail that. You think about how many people catch mackerel and whiting off here, chuck them back, probably don't survive, and they just end up floating down by the side of the wall. The only problem is I think there's also a lot of tackle down there to snag in as well.
Why is it like the float does random things, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's just following the tide, isn't it? It's going to be,
Yeah, but it's like 1 minute it's going out,
yeah,
drifting over quite far to the right.
yeah.
They'll come in like quite close to the wall.
Mm.
Like it's not just one consistent current.
No, I know what you mean.
This is like giant with a flapper. Thinking like the law.
No, I can't see anything. I tried seeing down the side of the walk. I don't know if I'm looking down the side of the walk, because I know there's a bit of a step. Oh dear me.
I'll read the comment in just 2 seconds.
So that, oh, you're gonna have a little look at it? Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm hoping that my communication manager is at home. Hang on, it's Sunday today. I don't have to pay her double being Sunday, do I? Double
What's in our contract?
the sweets. Double the sweets for Jen, I reckon. I've never known it so peaceful and quiet down here. It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, because everyone's float fishing.
Got a few people here float fishing. And yeah. Plymouth Hoe is a beautiful place, to be fair. Especially when it's sunny and warm. Especially when it's sunny and warm. Would be nice to see a fish pull out. Thing is, now it's dark. Sorry, because it's daytime and we're fishing here during the day with bait. I'm kind of like, ooh, what could we catch? Tub, Gurnard. I'm trying. We'll do the best we can.
That's all you can do.
Absolutely.
As the tide starts going out, the more likely to catch some mackerel.
Yeah.
And they'll be deeper down as well because of water colour.
Yes.
About 15 foot, 12 foot, yeah.
Okay. I do. Might pick up a mackerel on the bottom then. Small enough hooks.
Right, I'm just concerned about where your
Why?
is. Well, 'cause where I'm going to cast.
Is that you saying Wayne Wine didn't cast?
Well,
Oh, do you mean the 2-hook flapper? Your 2-hook flapper? No, you're worried about where you're going to cast yours out. Sorry. If you just cast out wherever, and then if you go over or whatever, we'll just Mickey Mouse them around.
So I'm definitely going to go with Martha. Martha's there, but it's getting close. So I'm not stand up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's weird.
Do you want me to wind this in wicked?
No,
No.
I don't want to upset you.
You've gone over me.
Yeah, I know. That was always going to happen.
I
You're
know.
all the way to the right, but look, that's fine. I'll just put it over here.
Yeah.
You could just move down to the right a little bit, couldn't you? Rather than it's all cramming into this little bit on the spot. Left.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you want to move my rod down? Because I'm wired.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, you're attached, aren't you?
Yeah, I like to wrap my rod around that rail, rod rest, just in case you get a big one, it pulls the rod. This gives you a little bit extra.
Put it down,
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, mate. What, that weird bendy thing?
Yeah.
I literally just wrap it around the rail and then wrap it around my rod. And that's what I do. They're ideal. They're ideal, they are.
There you go.
Thanks, mate. Yes. So we are floating, we are bottom, and I've still got the spinner set up, but I might leave the spinner. Which one's this, Matt? Is this the float?
No, that's the pure stuff.
Okay. You got a little bit of slack there, mate. Do you
Yeah, I
want me
know, but I've done it yet. I can leave you rod.
All right, go off. It's got a nice little setup anyway, that Rio.
Oh yeah, it's quite nice actually. Right, okay, so Richard, when you're talking to the guy about fly fishing, I said I think he's lost his way. He's talking about fluff chucking. Richard Hoy's in Northern Ireland.
Richard Hoy's in Northern Ireland?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll go over to there then. They've got good fishing over there.
Steve Coffin's Northumberland. Nicola is awake.
Wow. Thank you for joining us, Nicola. Oh, she might not have joined us. She might be having her breakfast. What time is it?
It is 11:30.
7:30. Well, thanks, Nicola, for getting up early to join us.
Oh, and then talking about your Zach's happy that I'm using his rod. Bless him.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, they're talking about the rod rack, which amongst themselves. Well, Ryan was asking where they are, where to get them, but Jen's on it.
Jen's on it. Jen is on it, ideal. Jen, can you share the link, please, babe, to the Blind Angler and Outcast and the rest of the 16,000 fishing groups on Facebook, please? Actually, I don't know. Maybe hold off because we haven't caught anything yet.
Yeah.
I'll have to change it from the Blind Angler to the blanking Blind Angler.
Well, your word sounds like blind anyway. You're spinning rod over here.
Why?
What? You've got 2 rods over there.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, yeah. If you put it back a little bit, just so people can see that we've got like maybe 4 rods just to hold our ground.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, thank you for joining us. I know it's a bit slow at the moment. It will be an interesting one. Again, this isn't a new mark for Matt and I, because obviously you've seen us fish it before at night. So fishing it during the day will be interesting. The tide is an incoming. I think high tide was about 11, wasn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
So high tide. So the tide.
Now, 11:40.
Yeah. So the high tide is pretty much now then. So we're going to start fishing. Sorry, the fish are going to be, the tide's going to be backing. So we'll see how it fishes on that green tide. That's all we can do. Got to be in it to win it. And Zachary and Natalia, hello, Daddy says hi. Matt?
What, sorry?
Did you just cast out?
No.
Alright, we might get a tango in a sec. Yeah, Zachary and Natalia, hope you're being good and having fun. What's the matter?
I ate focus.
The person to our right may have cast over us.
No.
No?
No, he's on dead set.
Okay, cool. Well, I think that rain has gone, hasn't it?
I think the ring has temporarily at least gone.
Which is nice considering what the weather forecast was looking like.
Well, it was supposed to be like this when the rain just happened, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then yesterday didn't rain anywhere near as much, so it all put it on today. Which, you know, it means now it's all going to put it on for tomorrow.
Yeah. Can't seem to make it. It's 1 minute it's like snowing and ice and whatnot, which you would expect this time of year. Then the next minute it was like Thursday where it's still and actually pretty warm.
Pretty warm, yeah.
Yeah, and then it goes back to just chucking it down. But we can only fish what's in front of us and do our best. And with lockdown as well, we are very much limited to where we can.
I mean, we're lucky that there is so much available on our doorstep.
Yeah.
It's just not what we want to do.
Yeah, that's it. Like we've got the whole of the Plymouth Sound. Who's that?
Stefan. I can Facebook him and say he's on live.
Sorry guys, I know my phone's ringing. Yeah, Facebook him saying he's live. Stop ringing. So, guys, I'm thinking of doing a. So, as you all know, I do some voluntary work with what?
So Richard Bart said if we're going to have a fishing match and double up, he wants to fish with the boss if she's bringing the whiskey.
Okay, yeah, Richard and Jen, that's fine. She enjoys bossing blind
Ryan
people
said
around.
He is now the blanking blind angler.
Thank you, Ryan. Cheers, pal.
Richard said if it's not raining, can we use the umbrella?
Yeah.
You've got to take it off.
Well, I was thinking, do I take it off or do I just put it down just in case it starts again?
Well, yeah, you can put it down and don't affect you and do that. As easy as
Yeah.
having to gaff tape it on again.
Yeah, we ended up sellotaping the umbrella to the. Where am I? Oh, right, here we go.
Oh, yeah, well, you can possibly put it down, but definitely don't take it off waiting because apparently there's a wet front coming in and then taking it down.
Am I gonna?
Okay, so it's supposed to hammer it down from 12.
Alright, so we've got about half an hour, guys.
We got 15 minutes. Alright, bye. Yeah, 15 minutes. It's quarter to 12.
Okay. Am I gonna hit the camera? Can you see, Matt?
Hang on, see there.
Sorry, mate. Oh, shoot. Oop. Where's the camera? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh, no. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will just hold on. Oh, no, I can't do it that way. Come on, mate. What are you doing here, sunshine? Where is that camera? Oh, I think I'm clear of it. No, I'm not. I was trying to put this down without. Oh, do you know what?
I could have just moved it out.
Oh yeah, do that then, because
That would be easier, wouldn't it?
I
Move
can't.
the camera out of the
Oh,
umbrella.
it's cabled up. Remember?
Okay, so we'll have to do it.
when waterproof trousers tonight, I thought it had a pocket, so I put them in the pocket, but it's just a hole, so my phone just slid straight down my leg.
So, Richard Hoy, today there's no fish juggling so far, there's no rod juggling, but Matt is juggling his phone.
You've got one cable behind and one cable in front. Oh,
If it's this cable that's behind, then it's okay, because this one's about 30 metres long.
hang on. I don't know. Put the camera there.
Next time it's just you and I, we'll get Jen to leave the car so you can walk home. And we'll just have our little base camp in the car.
Jen, if that's you ringing me, you don't have to just wait a second. If it's not.
Oh, you need to tell Flick that you're coming in with me.
Oh, it is Jen, still. Hello?
You've lost a life.
Hello? Oh, I've lost her. Right. Now, I'll just put it back. Yeah, I'm not just using it because he had one wire in front and one wire at the back. Oh no.
What was that?
That's your battery pack. That's a short cable. Right. Alright, is that better? I'll twist it off as well so you can actually see his face and not just his crutch. Alright. Well, your wife is happy that always confused his crutch.
Yeah, she normally is. She's like that. She's dirty-minded. I think people got that on the last live, actually, how bad she was.
So, untwist this one, twist it off.
What's that?
What do you untwist to tilt up?
I think the handle. I think it's the handle.
The handle.
Do you want me to have a look?
What is in the actual handle twist?
Yes, I believe.
That's your battery pack again.
Yes, I believe so.
Right, there we go. Well, then you can see your face.
Morning, guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here. Jen, you may want to order a new battery pack. Matt's dropped it about 3 times. I've dropped it about 4. So Richard Hoy's in Ireland. That's lovely. What a beautiful place. And good fishing. Really good fish. I actually watched YouTube where they go after 6-gill sharks. I don't think I would want to catch a 6-gill, but they go for 6-gill sharks off of Ireland. Oh. Is that a little tap?
Oh, yeah, no, you look for you.
Oh, okay.
You don't go to your three, clear.
I'm clear?
Yeah.
I'm good? Okay.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh,
That's alright, mate. That's alright.
I see where you're going now.
There we go. No worries.
Richard Hoy said with those crotch shots,
Oh.
channel.
Thanks, Richard. Oh dear. Yeah, cheers, Richard. Thanks for joining us again, Richard. Actually, I think you've been on every one of my lives so far. Actually, if I'm right. If I'm right in thinking that.
Or like a
He is not. He's a true blind angler fan. That's what he is.
yeah, but he's seen a lot of rubbish fishing.
He did a lot of rubbish fishing. Number 1, I caught a lot of fish. Number 2, I was penned in. Number 3, I fished in a storm. Number 4, I fished a new mark. Number 5, I'm fishing an old mark, but in the daytime, which we've never done before. So to be fair, there's quite a variety. There's a variety of fishing. Night fishing when everything's easy. Night fishing when it's not easy. In a storm, well, I braved the elements for you guys, and they rewarded me with subscribers. So is it him again?
No.
Guys, we've got a bite.
Yeah, I don't know how you that smooth on.
It would have drifted right down. Oh no, that is a bite. That is a bite, guys. Thank you. We have got a bite.
That was me swearing them on.
That. Oh, that's a good bite. Just make sure he's. Just waiting to see if he hits again. Just to make sure he's on.
It's weird that on your camera, on your phone, it says no one's watching. And yet on YouTube, I think there's like 12 or 13.
Did it? Oh, don't. No, we might be. We might be in here. Oh, I don't know. It's coming in easy. Oh, it's coming. He's missed it, unless it's very small, or it's swimming in with me. Oh, I've missed it. Oh, well, at least we had a bite.
That's what you want, just a bite.
To be fair, when you haven't, you know,
Yeah, true.
it gives you the. Right, I don't know where I am now. It gives you the yeah, it gives you the confidence that there's fish here and they're biting. That was a hell of a bite though, a hell of a bite. Just need to get some more macro. Right.
Right in front of you, one step, and then slightly to your left. Straight down.
Yeah, thank you, mate.
Doing that.
See, yeah, Jen.
Do my cameraman work, standing down, see an umbrella. So still got you in shot. Beautiful.
This macro still feels frozen.
That's a big slide for you doing there.
Do you know, it's a bit bigger than I wanted. So we're going to come in this way. There we go. That is a huge slice of macro. And then what we do is I'm going to cut that one in half. And I have two big pieces on there. Because if there's fish here, I want one. Sorry, I would like one. I don't like saying I want one. I would like one. Guys at home, thank you very much for joining in, being part of this little venture today with Matt and I. Matt's a little bit nervous because he's a United fan, a Newcastle United fan. Yep, something definitely
Yeah, it's all mangled.
nailed that. Just missed the hook.
Good cameraman, that.
So yeah, he's a little bit worried about his team, but they're playing.
I'm not worried, because
I was going to say they're playing Man United. It could be a
no
case.
expectation.
It could be a case of. Well, it could be a case of a 3-0 win for you for Man United, or it could be a 3-0 win for Newcastle with the way they both go. So it'll end in a draw.
I'm taking 0-0.
You're taking 0-0. Oh, what if you're watching it, wouldn't you rather see goals?
Oh yeah,
I would take a
but when you're in a relegation battle, I'll take any point we can get.
fair. And I think Man City drew last night against Arsenal. There we go. A lovely macro strip there. Let's just put this one down here. Oh, actually this bottom hook is clean as well. But I wouldn't have thought it was. This one's having a massive bait on it. Do you know what? I might have to get myself some 2-0 hooks for these flappers moving into the spring and summer months.
Yeah, because Bream and
Yeah.
Matt big ups.
Yeah, and you know what? It isn't. We haven't got very long, Matt, before we can go back out on the Foy boat down in the River Foy, because I think that opens up in Easter, which will be a nice little outing again. We could go live in the boat. Oh yeah, last time out, Matt was a little bit. It was a 16. It's on the Blind Angler YouTube page channel actually. It's the Foy boat trip. Matt's first time out driving a boat. 16-foot Orkney Slimliner, I think it was. I think Maurice said it was called. Yeah, it was a great little day out. But Matt did get a little bit. I'm not going to say seasick because we were in a river, but only once. But it could have been a case of.
No, I think it was mainly to do with
the fuel.
the fuel was stinking at a certain point, wasn't it? And then I was baiting off like
Yeah.
3 o'clock.
Yeah, he was.
Stinking, smelling it.
Yeah, Matt was literally baiting up. So it was rolling a little bit at that point. So the waves were rolling. The smell of the petrol, because he was right on top of the fuel tank, baiting up. So he was looking down, and it just. Gave way. Sorry, Nicola, if you're having your breakfast at the moment. We should have got out of bed earlier. Right, Matt, I'm going to have a little flick. So where's your head?
Right, hang on. I'll just get out of the way.
Is that guy still to our right, mate?
Yeah, you can see like the knot. Like, not that.
Dodgy character walking around in the daytime with a knife in his hand.
A little bit of magic came off. You danced like that the first time.
I know.
Still,
That's what I thought. It went absolutely dead straight that time. Which normally my casts do. I don't want to say do. Guys, is anybody out fishing at all later on today at all, or? Richard Hoy, when are you out next? Over there in Ireland. Would love to come to Ireland. I actually watched what's his name? Henry Gilby done a bass video out there with he was with Graham Hill, and they did some bass fishing with plugs and.
oh, you want more straight.
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, I'm good.
There, I'll wrap up the thing now.
There
you go.
Oh. All right, cheers, mate. Thank you, my friend. Oh. Who was that? Sorry. I had a bite, my friend. I had a bite, and that's all it was. But it was a good bite. It's quite an aggressive bite, and proves up there here. Hell of an aggressive bite, actually. It was a proper snatch. Actually, could have been a good whiting, I suppose. Could have been a conger snatch. It felt like it snatched and it came back really mangled. Could have been a little strap conger. So.
Richard Hoy is going out during the week chasing some bass from the shore.
Oh, Richard, you know you said about you coming to Plymouth to see your daughter. Maybe, you know, you could come here, we'll do a little fishing trip, and then we'll go back to yours and do a little fishing trip. That would be cool. Oh, let us know how you get on and any pictures and stuff. Is that going to be bait fishing or plug-in? No. Hang on. Oh, what day actually? Because you can't go out when I'm going live because you need to be part of my life. Any other comments, Matt?
No.
How many people are watching?
11.
11. Good morning to 11 people coming into afternoon on a fine Sunday morning. Now, yeah. Don't forget to message Flick.
He said we can make that happen. It will be bait fishing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we can definitely make that happen. I just would love to go to. There's certain places I would love to fish in my life. I would like to go to the Channel Islands. I've always wanted to go there because I watched John Wilson fish there many years ago, and now obviously on YouTube you've got Smash Fishing and Inglorious. So Channel Islands. I would love to fish Norway. I would love to fish Ireland, and I would love to fish the Isle of Wight again. Yeah, that would be really cool. So, and guys, let's have a little poll, shall we? Little vote. Who thinks Matt and I should get kayaks, fishing kayaks, and go fishing? I would be up for
I'm
that.
not sure we could do live.
Might not be able to do. Well, I don't know. If we get a twin fishing kayak.
Oh god.
But yeah, no, what?
The boss said
The boss.
no.
Oh, hello to the boss. Thank you for joining us today. You must be someone new. The boss said no.
Yes, the boss said no.
To what?
Kayaks. That's what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, I know, but sometimes she's a little bit, not her, but I was going to say
You're a little bit slow.
she's a little bit slow, she's a little bit delayed. Sometimes her computer's a little bit slow, delayed or something, but that could, but it shouldn't be because it's state of the art hers for work. But when we're out, it's usually a little bit delayed.
I've got one of my world famous like 10-foot trace 2-hook flappers on. Oh, both come back completely untouched when I'm
That reel has got the same line that I've got on, £15 and £60 shock leader, and that rod can cast, so you can hit it harder if you want to. You don't have to be gentle with it because it's axe.
yeah, it's always a bit dodgy used on it, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, if you snap it, then I'll be like, oh, guess what, Zach?
Daddy's buying you a new rod.
Daddy's buying you a new rod.
Yeah.
Something you want to tell me about you and Jen? Hello. Oh. It's actually come out all right, hasn't it?
Yeah, like this all day.
Yeah, if it stays like this, then lovely jubbly. Be nice to have a nice little tap. And to be fair, I was tempted to leave that out there because I thought, 2-hook flapper, it may come back in there with the other bit of bait, but I'm glad I did bring it in because both baits were hammered. In the winter, Christmas time, before we were in lockdown, it was literally an angler every bay, wasn't it? It was that busy. Which it's nice to see so many people out fishing.
I mean, so comfortable and easy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, fishing. I think fishing Plymouth, you are really lucky because there is a massive amount of water which does hold good fish. Like Matt said, it's comfortable and easy fishing here. You've got Mountbatten, which is pretty much exactly the same as here. Except you're not fishing from a car park, you're fishing from a really long, flat pier. And there's just loads of little spots all around Plymouth, and then you've got Plymouth River Plym, you've got the River Tamar, you've got little creeks and rivers going off of those as well, so. And some really nice tackle shops as well.
The only thing is, it's not as good for cod, is it? You get them.
No, yeah.
It's like the north.
Yeah, no, it's not like the North Sea, is it? Like all up where you get some, and Wales and Bristol where you get some decent cod. That's, yeah. I do like my cod fishing. But yeah, targets this year, nice sized bass. Do different types of bass fishing, lures and plugs and bait, surf beaches. That was nice.
We're trying to whack out a, what is it, 8-foot rod?
If that. 7.
7-foot rod?
Loads well, doesn't it, when you cast?
Oh,
It
yeah.
springs out nicely.
7 foot.
7 foot, yeah.
7-foot rod. Yeah. I'll tell you what, on Tuesday, I was here with Corey, and so where did they go? Oh, Flick had to go pick them up, whatever, and those kids went to go with us. So I was left, and I had we were spinning and float. I
Yeah.
had my rod, and then Corey's little 4-foot, 5-foot little pathetic thing. So obviously Flick's gone, so I'm here by myself. So literally casting out a 2-foot rod.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm looking forward to having a little cast with Natalia's little, what is it, 4-foot pink telescopic rod. That's gonna, that'd be bendier than my fly rod. You know? It's nice getting the kids out fishing.
Except your daughter, she has her way, she'll definitely outfish you.
Oh yeah, my when my daughter was 2, around Christmas time, we were like, oh, what would you like to do for your birthday? And she was like, I don't have a fishing rod, Daddy. So she wanted a fishing rod, and then the next thing that came out of her mouth was, can I take my fishing rod to the aquarium? And we don't even talk about the aquarium or anything like that, especially lately with with everything that's been going on. So where that came from, taking a fishing rod, I was like, for a 2-year-old, I was like, that's pretty. I like where her mind's at. So, dear, bless her. Oh, and also, guys, yeah, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, Jen and I spoke about it because the last live we did on Thursday, we had a good time, a good laugh. But I did say when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I would get Roddy the Coddy tattooed on my arm. Yeah. Jen and I actually spoke about it last night, and she was like, yeah. So Roddy the Coddy will be. So yeah, when we get to 1,000, and I'll if I'm allowed to video it, I will. But I do have a really good, like, because I've only got 3 tattoos, which are my children's names. So, but he's very good, really good tattooist. But I'll have to talk to him because I know he's done. I don't know if he does characters, so I might have to.
If not, I know a good one.
The lady that done yours, yeah. Yeah. So we'll get Roddy the Coddy tattooed, and when we get to 2,000, Matt will get it as well.
No, you won't.
What are you on about?
Not even Roddy the Coddy.
All right. What about Lenny? Of the Not So Blind Angler?
You'll see. I don't mind getting tattoos.
No. So,
I have it on my arm though.
no.
I've got no space.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I like it when Natalia tries to pick Zach's name off of me. I mean, I don't because she's digging her nails in, but it hurts. But it's funny though, it's cute. So yeah, with this lockdown and the weather being so bad, teaching the children, Zach, to fly down the stairs on his quilt has been good fun. Yesterday though, he actually got Natalia's old bed, because we still got like the toddler mattress, which is really small. He got that. That's what he's been using to crash and land on down the bottom. And he took it upstairs and let it go, and it flew down the stairs. Next thing you know, you hear him screaming where he's flying down with that. He's like, "How fast was that, Dad?" And I was just like, "Yeah, maybe a bit too fast. Get out of the way and let your dad have a go." Jen loved her anniversary present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
Yeah,
What does everybody else think? would you, for your wife, get a Miss Piggy? What are you trying to say?
Right, so yeah, for Jen, mine and Jen's 12-year anniversary present, I got her a teddy bear of Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. And the reason being, right, it's Christmas Eve. Our tradition is Christmas Eve evening watching the Muppets Christmas Carol, right? And you always see, like, the little pigs and the little frogs, like, just whatever. And in the background, you've got Miss Piggy, and you can't see anything apart from her head doing that really quickly, where she's meant to be preparing the food, but she's actually eating it. She's like that, right? And I said to Jen, it's an ongoing joke, that is what that's not what Jen's like. But because Jen cooks a lovely roast, and she does amazing crackling on her pork. And the amount of times I've gone in the kitchen, and you can't see what she's doing because she's covered. She's like that, where she's like eating the crackling before she has to share it with me. So whenever Miss Piggy comes on TV, we always have a little giggle. So that's why I got her Kermit and Miss Piggy. And the amount of sweets she's bought lately and not shared them with me, then, you know. Dear, oh dear. I bet she's writing a comment now, like, he's such a Wally. Wally would be polite. Come on, let's have another fish.
Yeah.
Or,
missing it, Wayne?
Yeah, should have gave it a bit more time. That was eagerness to get into fish, that was.
So at least we had a bite, though.
At least we had a bite, that's the main thing. And where there's one, there should be more. Yeah, let's hope for some more. Yeah, so guys, as I was saying earlier, sorry, that I do some voluntary work, and I've done quite a bit of work with the RNIB and stuff, trying to get visually impaired people into things. I've set up like a photography group, and with Rosie's help, set up Mission Ambition, where people can work towards their dreams and so on. And George, who actually works for the RNIB, is a keen angler himself, and we've had a couple of conversations. So what I might do is pick a date and do a live, but a Q&A session. So we'll have anybody and everybody, but they're going to post it to the RNIB to get like visually impaired people on the live. They might do it on the radio as well, promote it on the radio, so they can come on and just ask me questions about anything and everything, whether it's to do with fishing or not, I don't mind. So if you guys have got any questions, feel free to chuck them up on the chat, and Jen will either answer them, or Matt will pass them on to me and I'll answer them, or hold them back for when that day comes in the next, probably be in the next 2 weeks, I would have thought. But yeah, if you have any questions, then feel free to ask away.
Especially if you want a Q&A, you want to keep those questions, don't you? For the Q&A. You don't want to answer them all now.
That's true. That's true.
You're not that interesting.
I'm very interested. So peaceful and lovely. Are you putting a bet on today?
Who's playing today?
Man United and Newcastle?
Yeah, but why would I bet on that? What, 3-1 on United to win?
Draw. I reckon.
The only thing I'd bet is Bruno Fernandes to score a penalty, Man U 2-0.
Fair enough. Plymouth done well yesterday, 0-0 draw away.
Yeah.
Which is better than a loss.
Yeah, Pompey let me down.
They let me down.
Not that I'm complaining, Pompey losing is always nice.
I was going to say, we're Plymouth and they're Portsmouth. I actually had a 6-fold accumulator on. I had Norwich, Cardiff, Millwall, Portsmouth, Peterborough and Cambridge. and I think Millwall drew 0-0 as well actually. So I had to. But that would have been nice because I said to Jen, if that comes in, I'm buying the new camera for the blind angler. So
Come on, fishy. You were there. Although it has calmed right down, isn't it?
yeah, I'll tell you what, that wind's died down. The rain has completely stopped for now, touch wood, and the water is silent. Yeah, I was going to say it must be still. Because when we got here, it was like, you could hear it like. Should we come back tonight?
Just stay here.
Just stay here? What, till it's dark?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Jen, we're going to need some food.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Actually, to be fair, we could order a takeaway. No, we say we're deliver it to the bait bunker. When you see it turn up, just run over. I haven't got my card, so you'll have to pay.
Do you think I've got my wallet?
Oh, yeah. Jen, can you order some food? What do you fancy?
Do you know what we need? You know, like
A gazebo.
Wetherspoons,
Yeah.
everything ordered on app. So when you go to Spoons, you just put a post on Facebook or whatever with the table number and be like, you know what to do, and people
Oh,
will
yeah.
buy you a random shot or whatever. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in Parking Bay 46.
Yeah. Send some food our way.
So, bacon sandwich. Sausage, bacon and mushroom sandwich with tomato ketchup. I bet Jen's at home right now, eating her sweets, doing her nails. Do you like
Someone
fishing?
did say earlier that but you've had previous posts about it, that Jen's got to do your nails next time you come out.
Who said that?
I can't remember who it was.
Who said that Jen should do my nails next time we come out? Who's?
I can't remember. It was ages ago, but I was like, A, you were answering some other questions, and B, I was like, oh, we did talk about it, or you talked about it.
Well, I blank on this one. B-L-A-N-K across my nails.
And Jen said, no, she's watching you. She's
Aw.
not doing her nails. Well, she didn't say she's not eating sweets. She might be eating sweets and watching you.
Bless her. I said to her today, I went, are you going to watch me? And she went, no. She went, I would like a break from you, basically, is what she said.
I don't blame her.
And that's what she said. But, like, so she got home and she just couldn't resist to watch.
It was a
Yes.
crotch shot.
It wasn't, yeah. Plus, I'm like The Rock. Got the body like The Rock.
Alright.
Boulder.
Like a bowl. Yeah, I was going to say.
Oh yeah, thanks, Matt. Actually, I had a little look through the last video just to see how it went and stuff, and you said I was getting tubby.
Yeah, well, Jen was talking about you not allowed to eat the sweets or whatever. I was like, "Oh, you're getting tubby." But you can't throw that back at me because I'm already like full-fledged fat. So there's
I thought you were dieting.
yeah.
According to Flick, you're dieting very hard.
Well, I would be if she actually like dieted as well.
Yeah.
I'm weak-willed, and when on there like, what have you had today? I've had a banana and a salad. That's it. That's all I'm eating all day. And then she sat down with like, you know, a bar of chocolate and some like chocolate brownies and stuff. I'm like,
Jen says that to me. She's like, all you do is eat junk food, Wayne. You sit down in front of the TV and you watch like fishing and you eat junk. And then I'm like, who sat there with 2 bags of sweets? I'm not complaining, babe. I'm sorry. Jen, do you just mind coming offline a sec, just while we have a little chat?
oh, and it's Richard Batt who said about you now. There's 9 people watching, but Jen's the only person commenting. No one else wants to comment, mate.
Thank you, Richard. 9 people watching. Thank you, you guys. Hopefully we'll have a fish for you. How many likes and how many dislikes? Yeah, so if anybody's new, just clicked on, we have got a float rod out with mackerel, and we've got 2 rods out with
11 likes and no dislikes.
oh, thank you very much for the likes, guys.
Oh, it says 11 likes, but someone earlier said, they said there's more.
Somebody could have tuned in and thought, we'll give him a like, and then thought, actually no, he's rubbish, take the like away. You don't deserve that like.
Taking like to
All the lights went up when I had that bite,
Yeah,
and then I didn't land it.
yeah, Carl pays 19 likes now, so.
Ideal. Thank you, Carl.
But yeah, you're right. They might have been like, "You missed the fish."
You don't deserve that like. We're taking it back. Yeah, so we got 2 rods out with 2 hook flappers, and we've had 1 bite. It's been windy, it's been rainy, but it's just
And that
clearing.
was lovely.
Yeah. It is lovely. But if anybody's able to share, that would be great. If anybody has subscribed that's new, thank you very much. It's very kind. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you.
I've done the patrol on like now the wind's died down. Spinning as well.
Yeah.
Trying.
Nothing's coming in on the floats though, is it?
No.
Like no one's catching mackerel on the float.
No, it's always a bad time when there's multiple people all
Blanking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the way everybody's having a go at me for blanking, but there's several
No one
of
can
us.
see that. The only person on that camera.
You're the cameraman. Yeah, go up and down. I'll give you the big lead. Or I'll just stay here and be like, yeah, he's blanking, he's blanking, he's blanking. I could be the only guy along here that's had a bite all day.
You could well be. And you missed it.
I did.
That's normally my trick. I don't want to get too
I was
eager.
just so excited to show everybody a fish. I was like, yeah! Come on.
It's one of those things as well though. How many times have I been here? Admittedly, it's for the whiting. How many times have I been here? And everybody's like blanking, and Corey is catching fish after fish after fish. I'm like,
Yeah.
we're all overcasting them.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Corey casts like 20 yards. Like,
Well, yeah. I mean, look at that day that I came down with Zach in that competition, and I just couldn't keep up with cutting the. I mean, I couldn't get up off the floor to like to stand up because I was down there baiting up, and he's like, "Cast out, Dad. The other rod's got a bite." He winds that one in. Dad fish, chucks the fish back, baiting that one up, and the other one's biting. It was just one after the other, and
yeah,
I mean-
I'm tempted. I'm like reeling, and I struggle casting like really short. Like it's just not natural.
Yeah, just
So
that.
I might just stand back there.
I know, just hold the rod up higher.
Yeah.
Instead of it being like there, have it up here and just because the rod isn't loading then,
Yeah.
so you just plonk.
I might do that just because how many times have
The
we
boys,
seen it? The boys
yeah,
outfish everybody here.
just by fishing that little. It's like a trench between here and there,
Yeah.
like that. If you think of a trench, that's where they're fishing it. I mean, I don't know if there is a trench there. I'm just saying if you imagine a trench, that's where, and then everybody else is out. I tried it.
I'm going to try it.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm going to try it.
I tried casting in short the other day, last time I was here. Well, not the last time I was here, but before we started doing lives, and I thought, oh, I wanted it at least 15 yards out. I ended up spewing it right down here. I was like, "Ugh." But I still had a bite though. I was like, I'll leave that. I did have a bite on it, to be fair.
Do I reel it in and recast, or do I just reel it in now and just let it sink in?
Oh, you could leave it there, I suppose. It depends on if you want to put fresh bait on. How long?
You always do it longer.
I've baited this one up twice.
Yeah, so have
Oh right, yeah, no, then yeah, just leave it there and see.
I did it just after you had a bite,
Yeah, okay.
and then I don't mind. That's what.
I suppose. I mean, I've got big bait on out there, so it might be a case of either having smaller baits or bigger, like a big bait right down. I would love to chuck a big sliver of mackerel down there, but the problem is there's so much junk down there. I reckon with people losing. I reckon so many floats and crab nets would be down there.
Yeah.
You're just going to snag into everything. See, with water like this, if we had a kayak,
I knew that was coming.
we could literally just fish all around this, up into the Plym,
Yeah.
in and around the creeks and stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe not the River Tamar so much, because I think you start off, by the time you got in the kayak, you'll be down
Yeah.
past the ferries. Slapton. Go out 500 years.
Kevsar.
Kevsar, yeah.
Yeah, that's got split in between lives. If you want to support you, good with diesel.
Thank you very much. Who else is live? Thank you.
Hang on, mate, I don't know. Oh, I don't know who else is like. How'd you go in and said, oh, maybe I should have asked, come on the fish. Although do enjoy your lives, Wayne. You have a cracking sense of humour.
Thank you. Was that Kevlar?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. If you've subscribed, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it. Thank you. We blank, but we laugh.
Did you bring any drink or anything?
I've got a can. Have you?
I've got a little bit of water.
Fair enough.
Well, orange water.
Okay.
Still on my child.
No, I would have done that. It's just, I said to Jen what set the alarm, and she said it's 7:30. Okay, and I said yeah, and then I didn't get out of bed till 8.
Well, Vic didn't get out of bed until like 20 past 8. That's
Yeah.
why we were a little bit later.
Behind me.
And Nicola, well, she didn't get out until about 11:30.
Yeah. Nicola's got out of bed for lunch.
To be fair, it's Sunday.
Yes, it is. It is.
I would happily do that.
Yeah. Could you though?
No, not with the kids there.
I was going to say,
No, the kids would have to be away.
I'll like if I have a lay in, it only lasts to about 8:30 before Natalia goes to the toilet, and then she comes in. She's like, "Daddy, I've had a wee."
Oh, what is it with this? I don't remember, like, once they were, like, actually toilet trained, the boys, or Corey, ever being like, Dad, I need a wee.
Yeah.
Dad, I need a wee. Where, yeah, around with it, I need a wee. They're like, go on then she'll go for a wee. Like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
Natalia's
funny."
the same. Sometimes Natalia would be like, "No, come with me," and I'm like, "But when you go out though, as a group, you know, if one girl goes to the toilet, they all seem to go, don't they? So I think it's drummed into them at a young age. I'm going for a wee. Does anybody want to come?
Yeah. I'm not really love.
Although Natalia will play fishing, just sit on the toilet having a wee, pretending to cast out and catch a mackerel from the shower. Bless her.
Right. Jig, wedge.
I can hear a boat coming in. I don't know how far. Oh, we're good, are we? So you're going to go for a jig, are you?
No, jig, wedge.
Do you know what? Because it's got a bit brighter, it's either go for a metal because it'll shine in the dirty water possibly, or one that's got ball bearings to send the vibrations. Well, that would still do it, but if it's a surface popper, there's always a chance of a seagull with you.
There's no eagles around.
Can you not hear them?
Well, yeah, but they're over there. They're not flying around hunting. They're all right.
Okay.
No, I'll go for it.
Okay, guys, so we're going to see a seagull caught in a minute by Matt.
No, I'll go for a metal. It's all right.
If he catches a seagull now.
Honestly,
If you caught a seagull now, that...
I'm tempted to take it over and eat it.
Thing is, if you caught a seagull, like where we go bass fishing and lure in, it's not like those sloping rocks, is it, where you can just walk to it? It's...
Oh yeah, I'd have to hoist it up.
Oh dear.
I might have to reel it in quickly and drown it.
If anybody's watching from Greenpeace or the WWF or anything, the not so blind guy said it.
No, we've always humanely unput.
We have. No seagull has ever paid a price or anything like that for what we've caught. So, I know, the blind angler and the seagull hunter.
It's not like you're seagull.
I've had 2 seagulls.
Yeah, but not with me.
Not with you, I've had one with you, yeah.
I've
That
had
was just-
I've had two in like, what, I had two in like, what, 3 months?
Yeah, I mean, what happened? We went to the mark. Who caught the seagull first? You caught the seagull first. Then I did second, then you did third.
Yeah, because I caught the seagull, which was actually like an adult seagull.
Yeah.
Very feisty and horrible, and it was horrendous.
Yeah.
Then you caught a little baby one which was passive as hell
Yeah.
and easy to unhook, and then I caught the third one, and
Yeah.
well, luckily, yeah, cut the line, and the lure came out, and we didn't have to touch it.
Yeah, I mean, we've caught how many seagulls? 3, and we've never lost a lure, so.
Yeah.
By the way, we're not aiming to catch these seagulls. They just look so realistic as they're going through the. It's mainly with soft plastics. As they're going through the water, the seagulls are flying above and just bomb it.
Technically, yours, you cast into it. Yours was whilst it was flying, wasn't it?
Oh, it took it in midair.
Yeah. Well, it
See, I-
lure, it flew into free.
Ah, so you know that skill.
It was just,
See that skill.
it was just flying, and you cast out, and
Hit
your
it.
line went wrapped around it because it was hooked under the wing, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I lassoed it. Midair. Blind. Come on, guys. Britain's got talent.
Actually, you did nearly have one.
The time before.
No, we were bait fishing, wasn't it? And it flew into you. You were like,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
Like, no, that's a seagull. That's totally
Seagull
fine."
flew into my line. The wheel.
Real?
The reel screamed off, and we were like, "Here we go." That's what we want to hear. And then you're like the seagull just like fall in the water. It's like, ah. That's why Kelvin calls me Captain Birdseye.
What, for one seagull?
Yeah, Kelvin started calling me Captain Birdseye after I caught the seagull at Chesil.
Ah, okay.
So, I'll tell you what, this weather's come out lovely. I can see it getting a bit busier later.
Yeah, it being a Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday, nice weather.
Oh, you're an idiot, Matt. I picked up a bloody swivel, not a clip. Plug that on. And so that's why I get talking to you.
Oh, it's my fault, is it? So Matt's
Oh, I
pick-
just wanted to
so
put
I
it.
not only am I blind, right? Not being horrible or anything, but not only am I blind, and you know, rigged up 2 rods and cast out and fished comfortably and baited up using a strap knife without any problems. But Matt, because he was talking to me, you know, Matt with no disabilities, he picked up a swivel instead of a clip, and that was my fault because he was talking to me.
Well, you should
I'm
have
sorry, mate. It must be so hard to be you. God.
Oh, it is. Dealing with you. You don't have to deal with you. You are you.
I am me. You should be lucky that, you know, I bring fun and laughter to your life. Oh dear.
Not even sure I played that on properly. This is probably just a little.
Which would be my fault as well.
No. No, that would be mine. I'm tempted to cut it off.
Excuse me, guys. Sorry.
That should be right.
Yeah. Okay.
Who knows? Who cares?
Oh, guys, I'll tell you a little funny story, right? Where I used to work for Christmas, they used to have Christmas parties, like really big do's and stuff. And because of my eyesight, they always let me. That's gone over me. They always let me take someone to help me around in that. And I used to take Matt. And this one night, Matt and I went to the Christmas party downtown on a Friday, Saturday night, whatever it was. And then on the way home, we decided to pop in a pizza shop, get ourselves a pizza. And we were like, oh, we don't eat a whole one. So we were like, we'll buy one, but can you cut it in half and then put it in separate boxes because we're going home. So so they did that for us. And then as we were walking to the bus stop with our boxes out in front of us, I walked straight into a lamppost and mine got crumpled up, which Matt found absolutely hilarious.
It was a taxi rank, not a bus stop.
Oh, was it?
We weren't going home on the busway, and we were out later than the bus.
Okay, all right then. I walked into a post anyway. My pizza box got crumpled, and so did the pizza. And then we got dropped off midway between our 2 houses because we live quite close to each other. Got dropped off, and we were just having a chat. Matt put his pizza box down to nip behind the bus stop for a little refreshment break, and I swapped the pizzas. And then I didn't tell him, and then the next day when we were talking, he was like, God, you know what? You're the one that walked into the lamppost, but my pizza was in out of a state when I got home. Oh dear. But to be fair, I mean, it was around about that time that we went for that walk at night after playing poker, and I walked into that railing and went straight over it and ended up in a heap on the floor.
I was carrying your food, so it was alright.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like one bite and then nothing. I thought that was the thing to come.
No, we got to be patience. With fishing, it's patience. I could stand here all day and not have a bite. And I would still stand here. I wouldn't go, oh, this is rubbish, let's go home. I would still stay. You've caught what?
I caught myself. That's right.
What about try your... To be fair though, if I had that bite on the bottom, why not try your float a bit... Oh no, you can't, can you? Because of your stop knot. Hmm.
Oh, I'm happy staying on the bottom.
You okay? No, I meant with the float, make the float deeper.
Yeah, but I won't be able to float on the thing.
No. Fair. Any comments before you start?
I was just looking at. Kev says like, shared and subscribe.
Ah, thank you, Kev. Thank you very much.
Amanda said hello.
Good morning, Amanda. Thank you for joining us.
Kev says Wayne got a Facebook group. I could line up. I give info off about line recycling. I've been told about big ball of line found.
Yes.
Jen's already done it.
Okay. Blind Angler Facebook page. Thank you, mate. Thank you for subscribing.
Sent you a PM.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Lovely job. Thank you. Got to put all these waterproofs on because this morning it was so ugh, and now I'm a bit like, whew.
Yeah, my arse is drying.
Yeah. I was going to say that you don't want to catch that goose. I wondered what it was because it was a weird kind of. Ah, I've lost it now. It was a good impression. I can actually do really good impressions. We won't.
Do your accents, though. Do your accents.
No, I'm not doing my accents because I'll probably offend someone and.
Every single person who tries it, it sounds nothing like that.
My Australian accent sounds like an Australian. That's for sure. Come on, fish. So if anybody's just joined us, we are fishing Plymouth, and we've both got two rods out. Sorry, we both got a rod out each with 2 hook flappers and mackerel bait, and Matt is now spinning, I think with a Dexter, to see if there's any mackerel. We have done a bit of lure fishing and float fishing as well. We've had one bite so far, but there's a few people here all fishing, not catching, but there's been some mackerel caught lately, and quite a lot of mackerel and whiting caught lately, and there's always a chance of something off of here. So hopefully it won't be too long before we can show you guys a fish. I hope. Yeah, I just touched my rod by mistake. I didn't know I was that close to it, to be fair. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's actually turned out glorious. Like that heat of the sun is. Yeah.
Definitely feeling more spring-like.
It does feel more spring-like, doesn't it? Which, to be fair, when you're in that transitional period of fishing, from the winter species to the summer species, fishing does get a little bit harder, especially when you're penned in to certain areas. You know, you can't get to the beaches and stuff for the place and that. But we're going to give it a good go anyway. It might be that Matt and I go after some bass in the creek one day.
Yeah, as long as it's not being netted.
As long as it's not, yeah, been chucking it down with rain. Yeah, trying to, you know, if it hasn't been raining for a while, so there's not that much fresh water in the creek, we could go and do a little session there for some bass. But Matt and I do talk about fishing, like with the boys over the winter. I mean, they would have got used to coming here, casting out, waiting less than 5 minutes for a bite, hooking into a fish. And now it's kind of like, because their attention was on the fishing, because there was nothing else to take their attention, because it was non-stop, what's it going to be like when we move into this, to the spring months where the whiting aren't so, well, they're just not here, are they? They've moved on, so. Yes. Yeah, that's it. I guess the mackerel that's in now, will it stay in or will that move further out? Because I was thinking about this the other day, that all the mackerel that's been caught off here, well, not every single one, but the majority of mackerel that's been caught in the winter are usually a lot bigger than what's caught in the summer. You know, so do the bigger mackerel then move out and the younger ones come in?
When we were on the end, that guy was catching mackerel. It was they were quite cool.
Were they?
Yeah.
Okay, because when I was here, like end of last week, the guys that were catching mackerel were catching good sized ones, and the reason I know that is because you actually hear him saying, "Oh, that's a good one, that's a good one," and yeah. Come on, fish. Oh, where are they to? Will they get caught up in the lines or?
No, they won't get caught in the line. Quite cast out.
I did paddleboarding once. It was horrible. I did it in